Welcome back from the long weekend. It's a Chit Chat again. I'm your host Solomon with my co-host
Casey Berry.
Case Berries. Kulikayo mu long
Assalamu
weekend.
alaikum.
Yeah.
Hey,
You go.
ovanga kuku asalamu nga yalidde piraawo.
Semu abakandeza abaya simanya abaya fusa abaya.
Tebatugulidde abaya naye n'abeegulidde abaya. Bantumye mbagambe nti temubasinikirako manyi. Banyiivu.
Kyeka Kesi walidde piraawo mungi. Essanyu oli oyina.
Bannaye nalidde piraawo, nalidde ebindaazi. Era we mundaba nga ngezi. Idi.
Ebindazi nga tumanya obuta atandise okumanifestinga.
Kasata manifestingira wano.
Well, and a week you never ebadde fun filled, entertainment abadde mungi nnyo, ebivulu bibadde bingi nnyo, obubadde bubadde bungi nnyo. Well, Casey, weekend nga webadde mpanvu, mubadde mu events nyingi. Kiki ekyasinze okukukolera highlight yo ey'amaanyi? Idi. Wasiibo, onayo haji gwasibirako?
Asisibirako muntu naawe. Ngeyena bagenda kunjokya n'omuntu yenna.
Naye mukulya omuceere gwabwe oyagala. Mukulya omuceere gwabwe oyagala.
Boyina tuyita. Ate ffe boyina
mujja kufa emmere. Naye mujja kufa emmere.
Anyway, the highlight of the week, the artist that was at Lugogo.
Fireboy.
Yeah, Fireboy. Why is he called Fireboy though?
Yagala. Check about Nigeria banji basalawo betume boy.
Yeah. Because at first yakyalinga ekigenda okuflopinga. Ate nekimala nekikwatakwatayo. Anyway, tekitegeera bulungi, but that was the highlight. Having a Nigerian artist performing in Uganda is cheerful uniform. So.
Well, tandikira wenyini kuba Nigeria okubanga batusazeeko mu industry yaffe ya Uganda ate nga ffe wano bayimbi baffe abayimbidde emyaka 2 abalala bagenda mu 3 abalala banagenda mu 10 banamanya. Tetulabangayo n'omu gwe babookinga ne bagamba eno show tubookinze kamiliyoni oba tubookinze bubwena tubookinze Bebe Cool ng'ogyeko ndoza Kenzo ndowooza ayina we yagenda n'akubako mu basiraliyoni biki naye balaba tebatuuka nnyo mu Banigeria wali munoki bunagenze mu Banigeria bamuwadde cricket oval ye yeka agisabule. Gwoza ki ekiremesa bayambi baffe ab'e Uganda okutuuka ku eyo level?
Content mutono. Branding is terrible. Oshegera omusajja Edrisa branded himself. Oshegera in that namwaba wano omutyano muyita ku bivulu. You get.
Naye atera kakadinisa ketwagala akube.
Atulaba naye nti akuba eri. But he also complains wajja mu nsi ye. You get. He rarely performs ku shows one. Really oba wabbeeyi nnyo simanyi. But then issue of not having Ugandans fly to other countries to perform. Their content is low. I am sorry to say, but you don't have content. Your branding is terrible. Like terrible. So terrible. So, bali abantu have mastered the art of music. How do you expect them to export half a kilogram of talent? No, not in a bad way. But how do you expect them to export something that is not even up to the standard? So, abayimbi baffe bagala kutuuka kwa your level. I think they should work on their branding. Then they should work on their content. Kati omuntu osobola kulowooza nti ogenda kuyimba nebiyimba ebiri funny. Simanya biyo omuntu simanya woyiwa biya funny songs. So you expect you're going to sing in your country apart from your own country. Really? So your content is terrible. You get. So like people who have mastered the art of branding, like Epas, like Eddie Kenzo, let them go and represent you people.
Nekula kibaganya okuba ekikya ba Nigeria. Olaba ba Nigeria upcoming abo tubayite ba upcoming. Omuli ba Fireboy, omuli ba Joboy, omuli baguno n'omuvubuka yakava wano Chike. Bajja ne bakuba venues zaffe nnene ne bazeebasa wansi. Naye ffe abavubuka abaffe nga omwali badde Fikfa Maker omwali badde abavubuka olw'eyo generation yajjiraawo
Fikfameka yali asobola okukola ekintu ng'ekyo naye kutandikako oyagazayagaza buwala butali mu makulu ne bukujja ku mulamwa he would naye just mwejja ku mulamwa mulimu abayimbi abazze nga ba upcoming wano ng'olaba b'amaanyi and they are so promising naye bayala nnyingi
ndowooza yala
ne bwesiriwaza mu buntuntu busongasonga so ne bava ku mulamwa
so ekitegeeza balina okkopa bali abanigeria kiki kye bakola ddala otuukawo bakopenga ku bakike bakope ku abo abantu balabe engeri gye basobola okustepinga okuva wano kudda wali
n'engeri gye beetwalamu okitegeera if you want to be big very many things bigenderamu okitegeera togenda kulowooza nti genda ofune producer of 300,000 ebyo byakoma eri kuba David Lutalo nti yakolera olima mitwalo 2 kapaapaala n'abasita you get muteekemu ssente mu mulimu gwammwe you get put time put money cause sentence kyemmanyi we all negonza ebintu so ka branding yako
well ndoza tugenda kulaba abo bayimbi baffe kiki kye bakyogerako ekyokubanga abayimbi aba Nigeria badominating za industry yaffe bwe bajja venues zaffe batunda ticket nezigwawo mangu nnyo mu budde bw'ekitalo venues zaffe z'amaanyi bazikuba ne bazeebasa wansi n'entertainment abeera wanjawuloko kabatuwe awo visa.
I think if we fail to export ourselves to other countries, it shouldn't be a problem for other countries that have managed to come into to break through into our country. So it's a good thing. It would be a good. We always clap when Kenzo is in other countries. Watch to Sanyu Kiranyone Tugamba is raising our flag or any other person. So if our artists have failed to cross to other countries, it shouldn't be a problem for artists who have managed to cross to Uganda. It shouldn't become a problem. I feel Chibeda tubeera ate twerimbye kuba every time a Ugandan is doing something very big outside Uganda, we all celebrate them, we tuwogana ne tusanyuka ne tukola ki, but then I think it goes back to our artists making sure they also penetrate in their countries. I feel our market, actually, maybe it's small, they're not so exposed. It's not just about music, it's also in fashion. There are so many things where the world is moving so fast and Ugandans are very rigid. They are not adapting to the speed and CJ tambulirako. It's so many things. It's like a very long discussion, really. And but I think it's our market. We are rigid. We are stuck. We're not open to new things. To the hour, to a that's why you'll realize that you'll find like a one Kenzo or a one, you know. Yeah, it's a nature of Ugandans, yeah.
When our artists try to collaborate with the Nigerians, trust me, they're going to grow. Achano muyimbi na chechiba chirunji like chechiba chirunji concentrating on only Uganda, or else they're not going to go international. But when you see these artists, try to mingle with them and see even how they do their things.
Understand? Ebiseera ebisinga omulala ayinza okitwala bubi, omulala ayinza okitwala bulungi, but however nze njaga nnyo tunuulira ku side entuufu, njagala nnyo obutabeera ku side ya blame game era aba Nigeria era bano njagala nnyo okulaba ekigenda maaso and I pick a leaf from what people are doing. Ekibuuzo kiri nti omuntu ajja kugamba abaleeta Fireboy tebalanga nnyo, how come bawezezza abantu? Gwe ngaali mu industry gamba yo bakola ki kyesitasobola kola ki kola kozo omuntu waba avudde eri n'aleeta abantu bonna nga bavudde like ba natives bawaka kitegeeza ate kati gwe waka wandibadde osobola okukubyamu ennamba ezo, you understand? So I feel like it's more like a challenge, which is I like to say it's more like a good thing. Eri buli muntu alina sound mind nti if people from elsewhere basobola kikola, how about us? Ekifaananyi kyafulumye juzi nga Fireboy aline Ekon. Did you know he's still in the country? These people always be here, like bagezaako okulaba nti bakola market research, bagezaako okulaba nti bategeera the real market. Naye sometimes ekitulimiting and we don't have this big capital on us. Naye njagala n'okunaabulawo eyo endowooza somehow. Bw'otambulako deep down mu Uganda eno gye tutamanye ey'omu Kampala yokka, people are really appreciating our music. Just into social media sometimes tuvuga speed n'olowooza kino kye kiriko sometimes abantu bakugamba DJ bwakuba wamwe ku kaalu bwakuba omuyimbi so and so oyinza okulowooza omuyimbi oyo yakola ki, but in reality bw'otuuka ku numbers oyinza obutaleeta kaŋŋambe Beyonce kyannamukaaka n'akuba ekisaawe, you understand, still ojja kwetaagako ba local artist oyinza obutamuleeta yekka n'akola ki. Kitegeeza nti perception ffe nnyini abagicreatinga nti abantu bano oba oliawo bankizo naddala ku bannayuganda, oba oliawo nti tuli b'amaanyi n'okusinga bwe tukola ki, but media yo nga yo mmwe kennyini media abantu abasigadde balina engeri gye bavugamu ekintu kino okulaga nti bantu bali b'amaanyi, but gye buva ne gye bulaga home shall always be the best. I feel like we are doing fine, and rather we should do more good than putting ourselves subjects of this kind of pressure.
In my own words, I'm going to say the reason why we have UMA right now as an artist's body, they should address these things as soon as possible, because this is not about artists, it's about the promoters. Kunze, they should be promoting the Ugandan industry more than how they are promoting the Nigerians. Me actually, about Fireboy, it's okay because he has done something worldwide and it's an international artist. But I heard Fave, is it called Fave? She's coming, she has one song or two. And then you have artists who have many songs in Uganda and you're not promoting them, you're not giving them that big hype. I think it's right people to complain. Aba Nigeria tebalina kye batwongerako as an industry okujjako okulaga inferiority complex yaffe ng'aba Uganda. You get it? Because those Nigerians are like, they are the locals of Nigeria, right? If you also push yours, right, and sell it out there, and we start exporting the industry rather than importing it, it will make more sense. It will make a lot of sense, because at the end of the day, even when they come, there is nothing they add on this industry. Even when they do collabos, they never promote them. The collabos never go anywhere.
Well, mu wiki y'emu era tubaddemu nno omuwala yakola suicide Kadama.
Karungi Monique. I am there is a part that confuses me. I think she was not a Kadama, because a Kadama already about in a work permit, but this girl was overstay. Yali mu overstay, so teyaleka yali takola tayina mulimu. So that depression of not having a job, probably you've had bana abafere be Dubai bangenda kufunira mulimu bakufeze, you get that depression. Omanyi Africans do not acknowledge the fact that most of us are depressed.
Yeah.
However much we smile, because that's us. We are Africans, we are black people, we know how to hide those scars. But very many people are depressed. Nadala bali kucheyo in a country that is not yours. Toina sente, toina wosula. You get? Toina mulimu.
Because walabe
olwoboli awo n'omusajja naye akucha, you know?
Nogenda ofukirawo neeko.
So omwana leka yali depressed. Already she was in an overstay of 91 days, of which that was like 9 million sasula for overstay. Tazina taina na za ticket zimuzza.
Ningefanyi bye nalabye yali asireyinga nnyo tava ku beach.
Don't be lied by what it is you see on Instagram. I've told you Africans, we know how to hide our scars. So don't be lied. Abantu omuntu ajja kubeera awo omulabe ng'asala pate musanyufu nnyo musanyufu ng'asula ku miggo. Oshege oli aveyo nti nze bannange haji sharia gye yangulidde tutuuke ku sharia nga biwero. Oshegeera. So ebintu byensi bibuzaabuza.
Ebintu bya Mukama bibuzaabuza.
Wala yajjayo sharia. Let us pray for Monique's soul to rest in peace. Mukama akulamuze ekisa.
Katulabe ndowooza abantu interview abalala kye baajogeddeko n'ebigenda mu maaso awo.
Suicidal thoughts, but actually very common, especially in young people. They start using drugs. I think sometimes even social media, like the trolls, I have so many friends. I've had Judith, I've had, you saw Bettina posting sometime, like she's tired, Abikoye, Bichi. So many celebrities go through it, not just here in Uganda. Sometimes it's the trolls, abantu abaja comment section, you, yeah? Personally, I've, in Nakaluba, the thing is Nakaluba da, but at some point I went through it. I went through it where you are criticized, bakuvuma, bakolachi, like you feel you're not appreciated enough. Sometimes you work so much, no rabambo weti so mgugu munjo kolachi, but maybe people are not appreciating it. Sometimes people won't understand it. You show up and like it's too much. People go through so much. Everybody who watched it, I'm sure, imposing Olimusi, like you can't find it really. It was so disturbing, I was so traumatized. But then following the story and every time I watch a video, I want to know. It's like when somebody dies, the first thing is yafudechi. You want to know chichecha amuse, why, like you try to understand. Okay, maybe, yeah. But like following the story, it's not a common. I mean, it's not the first time something like that is happening. Maybe this made it to the news, but I've heard, I've read, I've witnessed where people go to work in the diaspora and they get disappointed and things like that happen. The thing is, this is not about working abroad. It's about anywhere. Uganda. Every time you work for your money and you work for it, there has to be respect to in 2 years or sente was collected. And it's so common. I've one of my biggest clients, people abroad who buy my t-shirts and my clothing because they want to support people back home. Most of the people who go, they don't want to go. They are going because of the unemployment. So conditions, I can't say zirim because it's like even in Uganda here, China yasibani. Yasiba omukozi oba yali amisiyo. You saw that story, but then it's in Uganda and then foreigner nga mutulugunya. So I wouldn't say mbo oba mu Buwarabu bababonyabonya nnyo okusinga oba wano oba ki.
Nanti beba bagenda mu biyumba waleko omwana nga there are decent jobs in Dubai, but these jobs babagala omuntu nga asomyeko. Me, I was working in like those are professional jobs. Kati bana abaana bambi oba teyasoma oba ne waba yasoma, they like bagenda mu zino agencies, companies ne zibatwala mu biyumba. Do you know what it means to be in Chiyumba, Josh? Chiyumba, like you're in a house. You're in a house, omwala bagenda kwesa kyonna kyayagala because they know they are paying you. Jukira onakututa omusasudde naye neeri ate bali mu musasula. Nze one time I misread my ticket. Kati nennyonyi the following day, nebyo bya time. Nennyonyi the following day. Kati ne bambala nti nina 1 day overstay. So at the airport, ne bansasuza emitwalo 4 for the 1 day. So kati ebeera overstay. Now most of the girls, what they do, omwana agenda n'abeerayo Josh, visa ye neggwako, visit visa neggwako. Dubai si wammwe. Okitegeera, you're not going to stay in a country which you all know is not your country. Visa yo eweddeko, oli mu overstay. So they end up hiding, ababatandika okukola obwamalaya. Me, by the way, there are some Ugandans that I met. Waliwo obufo bwe tuyita Kayembe. Kayembe is where you gather as Ugandans. Olinga atandikawo like ayina room ye, abaana bagana ne banywera omwenge, ye n'agusuubula n'atunda because eri n'okutunda omwenge olina okuba olina license. Okitegeera, it's called Kayembe. Abaana abeera mu Kayembe. I go to Dubai often. Nengenda I interact with Ugandans. Oli n'akugamba nze visa yaggwako naye sina kyakola, nze Uganda tewayi kyengenda kukolayo, sina ssente naye nze ngenda sigala wano neetunde nkole ebyange. Government is not helping, then we have to help ourselves. Because the government yennyini webavaayo ba MPs ne bakyogerako nti kino ekintu kibi, ogendagenda ku airport osanga omudidi, abaana nga bagenda. You know, someone says, oli laakayooli, omukisa gw'oli si gwe gwange. Oli wabanga bimukuttewo bitebigenda kunkwata bubi. Abaana basigala bagenda. So omuntu alina, by the way, omuntu yeekuuma yekka. So me, honestly, I have nothing to say about that. Sigenda gamba baana nti mulekerawo ogenda okukola. Sigenda gamba baana nti, because at the end of the day they are going to do the same thing. Most people don't even have people they're confined in. Yeah? Gwe nobeerawo nga tolinayo muntu kale gwosobola nyumizaako kizibu kyo. Find someone you can confine in, at least n'omugambako ye. Okimanyi nti omuntu ayinza okukansolinga munno. Myself, I cancel a lot of people. There are girls who come in my inbox, so inagamba Doreen omusajja yandekawo kyona, I feel like killing myself, blah, 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 blah. Nombuza okolachi. And what is funny is, most of these people abanga omwana ayinza okugamba ntunga ngoye. Things like that. Kati nomugamba mazima otunga ngoye. You want to kill yourself? You have a talent already. You get. So I usually advise girls, then later on, nakugamba, I'm okay now. There is a boy who one time called me ngayagala kwetta. Nemugamba, what's wrong? My girlfriend and they say, oh, bichi. Nemugamba, how old are you? I'm 25. Nemugamba, you're 25. Yes. Nemugamba, do you know how many years you have ahead? Yes. Like, I talked to this person very well. He did calm down. Forget about her. Start a new life. That's exactly what the boy did. Right now he's doing well. So get people that you can confide in. But mama, go bwana afune tizibu ngolowooza kukwetta. Leka naawe.
Yeah, obulamu sometimes tebukuwa mukisa gwa kubiri. So gezaako okulaba nti abamu bakifunamu n'emikisa gibeera mild, gibeera mitono. So gezaako okulaba nti bw'osalawo nti kati ngenda kukola kino obutejjusa nnyo. Kuba kati olaba abantu bangi batuwa amagezi, for instance, ku bintu by'enkulaakulana. Omuntu agenda kugamba nze nazuukanga ku mwendo ogw'ekiro n'enkola naye ate nga ggwe obuzibu butulo. Naye ate ng'ebintu ebirala oli mulungi. Omwana agamba nze nali mugumiikiriza nga ggwe ekizibu kyo bugumiikiriza. You understand? So oba oli awo waliwo ebintu bye tusobola ng'ate byate tetukola ki? Tekisobola. But I feel like the energy is knowing where the balance like is. Nogezaako okubalansinga cause yo bukyanga ozaalibwa ojja kukiriziganya nanga ndaba oba tuwuliriza nti kuva muntu andiko ebintu bizze ne bivaawo ne bivaawo. Hope is one thing that can be sold to you, okay? And if you stood by that, oba oli awo osobola okuva mu kyolimu kati enkya n'osobola okulaba akasana. It's that simple. I feel like si buli muntu nti ali comfortable ayina osigala ali uncomfortable ayina osigala mu kifo ekyo mwali uncomfortable. Nze nga nz'omu kamwakoogera to be where I am nakulira mu kibuga Makerere Kikoni. You understand? But there came a time when I felt like this is so much fine with me and I get bored so easily. So I had to move. Guess what? I had to join Machindi. I feel like my story changed from then. You understand? But tunuulira Abanigeria bangi, for instance, abayimbi. Ogenda kulaba nga stories zaabwe zirimu okutraveling, getting exposed, you know, to see the rest of the world. So ogenda kulaba nga repeater like, oh, these people have traveled to see the world, and guess what they are trying to achieve, the Trevor Noahs. But abantu bonna batambudde. So moving is just fine to seek knowledge, to seek new kind of to see the world differently. Just into obuzibu obubaawo era ebintu ffenna tubimanyirira abamu bibagendera bulungi abalala bubi, but like tetusobola kujjawo fact nti kintu kirungi.
These innocent girls, these innocent child, boy child, girl child, innocent Ugandans that go abroad to work, they are not told exactly what's happening, right? These people go there, their passports are held by their bosses, and then they are treated like slaves. It's basically modern slavery. So they don't know these things. Because of desperation, they just go. I was in UAE, and I heard these stories where a girl was saying she was in coma, she don't know what they did to her. She was in coma and she woke up and she had a surgery. She doesn't know what the surgery was for. And after the surgery, she was sent back home. They get mistreated, they get stressed, they get depressed, they get homesick, they don't get the love. You know this love. When you wake up, Josh, and there is someone saying hi to you, it means a lot, just a hi on the road. But when you're in a situation where no one says hi to you, where no one, because the fact is, I will look into the camera and say it, the fact is, the black race is not yet fully accepted in the Arabic countries, in the European countries, in the Western world, basically. So whatever you do, you have to prove yourself that you're worth it. But I would advise people who go abroad to work, people who go to Dubai, UAE, people who go to Europe, who go to US, people who go to any other countries in Asia, in where, I would advise the companies that take them to also assign employees who are there to counsel them, who are there to give them counseling and guidance, so that whenever they have issues with them, they can go to them, they can go talk to them, they can go seek for advice on what to do and what not to do. Also, the Ugandan embassies and the high commissions and whatever in those countries should get involved more, rather than just having a post there that is not doing anything. These people should feel safe, like the way you see in Uganda that there is American embassy. If anything happens to an American, they get to know very fast. If in case anything goes wrong, they run to see this person, they run to evacuate them, they run to take care of them. So if Uganda does that first, then the companies that take these people, follow up, give them the counseling services, give them the other advisory services, it would make a lot of sense.
Well, mu wiki namwe mwabaddemu Sanyu ayagala okutaininga entebe ye eya umma. Ayagala okutaininga entebe ye eya umma nga president. Ayagala kulitaininga ngambi ayagala kulitaininga.
Omanyi kyobola banze I don't believe in opposition. Abantu bemuranisa bwe kenyina ate mbamwagala bikola. Wowe ovuzeeko kovuzeeko vaawo tufune omulala.
Nafuga. In fact, by the way, tannafuga. Ali just mu kisanja. Bazanyira mu kisanja kya Gundi ono kye yavaamu. Ono mukazi wa Samugombye, Sophie Gombye. Mwe bazanyira. Ye ne Waiki Benda mwe bazanyidde. Mwe babadde. Naye nga ye okubeera mu ttaamu ye.
Tuweeko nakugamba tuweeko saho.
Mukulika yo kuwasa. Engeri gye mumukubira akadingidde ate engeri gye bayise ewuwe ne muli emmere.
Bannange muwaayiriza.
Mwalidde emmere ne muwuuta juice bannange.
Muwaayiriza.
Well, Sanyu abadde trendinga. Twalabako nga shenze ka video akamu ku pages ze. Ng'akola ki? Nga performinga ku mbaga. Kumbaga nga yambadde buno shorts we.
Bino ebisaati ennaku zino. Is it a trademark? Is it a trademark? Ebisaati kiki?
So tugambe case.
Okay, it's trending having oversized shirts. Naye ate kye kikuleeta ku mbaga ya munno ngo yambadde nga agenda mu
kidaso. Katugeze senga yabadde nga yagwa mu bookings okujja kuperformira ku mbaga yo najja bwatu. Nga kwolina fulumira ku ye.
Actually, those who know me know very well. Nino lugezigezi. Lungi. I would literally tell you what to wear on my wedding day. Era mpozi haj. Mbaga ejirenge erinda munayense. I would tell you what to wear on my wedding day.
Omimbi n'omugambirawo.
Kuba bamanyi bebuzabuza era oyo olulala Cinderella yayambala akateteeyi kakoma eno nga ka white nako kalinga ka mugole. So if you don't caution these people on how you want them to dress on your wedding, sibe bali awo bavaako.
So, abantu babadde bamroastinga bubi nnyo.
Yes, no, seriously, I am a Cindy fan 100%. Oyo muyimbi wange. Naye mu kyokwambala mukwano Tereza.
Awo yalimbyemu.
Yalimbiddemu ddala. And then, kyembadde mbuza, is it going to be like a trademark, like a fashion? Because what yali ayambadde, just different colors. What yali ayambadde ku comedy store.
Kyogamba yagala.
No, what yali ayambadde ku comedy store and then ate era ne tumulaba the same style.
Tomunenyo sanga design oba ndowooza yatakola.
There are very many clothes nedda naawe ez'abakazi abakazaala bannakawere nga ziri stylish. You're a musician, you have to pop.
Anti yagala kubalaga kire kya dancehall.
Nze era bannange nze kambabulireko mwawona nga siri muyimbi. Nze namwandibadde mu ngredingira eri mu gundi z'abamusuuza. You cannot be a musician. You're invited on someone's wedding and you dress like crap. What the?
So kumbaga tumugobye sente tugenda muwa mulimu.
Unless nze mateeka gange. Ayino no muganda watunde ng'ebitengi. There are very many. Olaba, you see Yemi Alade. Anti mulaba lwaki mutu forcinga to still go back okuwa example ku bantu. Yes. You can still be a star and still be decent.
Tomanya yinza okubanga ina nayiwe yakikopa ewalala ebweru.
Wabi.
Nakirabanga it's okay. Nagamba kagezeko batunza Bannayuganda okubaguza.
Wabi toddamu kopawo. You have a very nice body, you have a very nice voice. You're so much better than that, Cindy. so much better than that. No yambala ekikombati kale tumanye king huyu ayingiddewo okitegeera but that style is
Yeah, when I watched the video, my reaction was like, am I watching this or not? You know, without disrespect to Cindy or anyone, because I respect her so much and I'm a big fan. I got this moment like for a second I froze. I was like, am I really watching Cindy at a wedding dressed like this? Now, like chances I was like, okay, but then at the end of the day, everyone has freedom to dress the way they want. But personally, I found it disrespectful, and but then I tried to understand she's from maternity leave, and I don't know. And then in the past, we've seen Cindy dressed in a gomesi, and then you ganyo, nagamba, it's not her thing. So I kind of thought about all those things. I was like, maybe I got kwambala gomesi, then nagamba, aduliro na jambala ku wedding yare masanyuma, nebanvuma. So Kanyambale Chendi, you get it. Then I thought about the Kabaka when she still performed at the Kabaka's birthday. So all these things were running in my mind, and my conclusion was, it's Cindy, she can do what she wants, and at the end of the day, if people are entertained, like I think Maurice said, if the client, because I could see the client was very happy. We cannot know how they were feeling. Sometimes they may not have the buys of Tachogera never gamble why. We already paid, and this is how she has showed up, so there's nothing we can do about it. They may not express how they felt. It's kind of out of control to say, I won't let you perform at a wedding dressed in a certain way, especially if you didn't emphasize the dress code. Like I said, it's a whole mixed reaction thing. I thought about it in every way. But conclusion is the client happy, are the people happy, and is Cindy happy? Because as a fashionista or as a fashion personality, dress code is important. But then also personality is important. Like people have different personalities. That's why I've seen Kapakat dressed in a certain way, and people have said, oh, even Shiba, like, but then that's her personality, that's her kind of style. But then occasional dressing is also very, very important. Yeah, but then like I said, you have to know your character. Even in your character, you can still show up as Cindy, but still respecting the event.
Now that one, you will allow me assess the situation, because sagala kwe kubira ku side okay, now Cindy knew very well that this is a wedding. This is someone's event. Mune nange Sandy yagadde kuyita muyimbi ate no yagala okundiyako show ku mukolo gwange. So abayimbi balina okuyiga okwambala, like you dress according to the occasion. You get ogenda ku mukolo gwa muno, dress decently. That is it. Oba ogenda mbidula byammwe yambala nga oyagala okwambala. So kati awo Cindy yakozeemu bubikko. However, on the other hand, someone could support her n'agamba, but bagenza omuyita nga bamanyi she's a bad girl. Like maybe her music does not suit the outfit gye badde bagala yambale. Cindy's a bad girl, what do I know kwambala, you know? Yeah, but really, nze sikwita ku mukolo gwange noyambala bwe batyo. But the question is, has she talked to the client before? No gamba client nti ngenda kwambala bwe bati? No. Even if now Maurice Kyria, well, our perspective here, it's because he's a man, you know. But I'm a woman. I'm not gonna say we are insecure, but guno mukolo gwange bannange. Sigenda kuyita oyambale bwotyo. Cindy alina ebisambi ebirungi. Kati musajja wange watandika okulobera ku bisambi bya Cindy kyokudda kunze, you know. Now right now it is Cindy trending. Omukolo gwa munna batakuse. Tulina okweddako migo okwambala. Nze onimanyi mukola ikola natis nojja goyambadde that rubbish baby. Nkugoba n'embyeyimbira. Wini waba agenda ku gundi ku mbaga, I see her dressed in gomasi. The same applies to Spice Diana. Okitegeera. So Cindy agezeeko okoppa banne.
You see, wedding mu Luganda eba mbaga oba kabaga. Embaga ebiseera ebisinga ebyanda dressing code yayo, so kisinziira mbaga kikaaki oba onfuna. Ate embaga kikaaki esinziira ku yagitegese oba onfuna. Omuntu akyasobola okukola akabaga nga it's more like a bikini wedding, like kind of party. Omuntu akyasobola okukola embaga, so kiddayo ku bantu abayise omuntu ekika ekyo. Nkakasa omuntu ayise omuntu singa abatayombye. Kakati gwe embaga siiyo. Kirabika tetuli busy. We need to be busy. Singa omuntu yayise omuntu oyo ku mbaga ye, in fact ndowooza aba teyandi mukkiriza Because embaga omuntu abeera ne definition. That's why at some parties, at some weddings, someone can be like all black, someone can be like all white, someone can be like so. Nevertheless, oba oli awo mu maaso g'omulala kyabadde kibi, eyange eyinza obutaagala muyimbi bw'atyo, naye ate omulala yayinza okuba yandyagadde omuyimbi bw'atyo nga ye akiraba kiri okay. So I feel like that's my general comment on that. Yeah.
But well, to me, it's a bit disrespectful, to be honest, because, you know, this is someone's wedding. This is where someone is putting on a suit, the other one is putting on the white gown, as in it's a special day. And you come with, was it a black jacket, a black leather jacket, and bikers, and, you know, maybe she knows why. Maybe she was hijacked on the way. She didn't have what to put on, or maybe we don't know the background of the story, but as long as the client is satisfied with what they said, because there are clients who say, however much you want to come, me, I love you as you come the way you want and perform, which is okay, but also the image you send out there. You know, these are the things that we need to work on to be respected by other industries. The biggest advice I would give to all musical celebrities and all other celebrities is first respect your image before even your work. Who you are, what's your image, how you handle your things. Be systematic, be organized, be I don't know how to call it, as it pull out the image that someone will respect before you even open your mouth. Yeah. So that's the biggest advice I give everyone.
Wabadde wakayimba ka trending ennyo ak'omukulu Ronald Mayinja okwogerako ki?
Omusajja sirina budde bwe. Nze saagala bantu. Does he know what he wants? You cannot be a father to so many kids and then still be undecisive. What do you want?
Tomanya osanga alina kye yeesettingira.
Ki kye yeesettingira nakyo kitulemye otegeera. What is this setting for himself? Walya tewalya. Walya kati olabye nti tokyayagala kuli. What is it? I don't get it. Kikye nnyo kya Mayinja. No, seriously, Mayinja kikye nnyo. Gwe nga gwe Solomon ogamba kikye nnyo ku Mayinja.
Enkofiira eri mutwe ekyamutawaanya gye bamuwa.
Basajja abakulu okwebuza magezi. Amma Mayinja tuleke.
Tuleke akola ebirala. Kale
tulekere ddala.
Kale kesi nga tusayininga out. Nga
tetwogedde ku mukyala Bindebe.
Ate nga tumwogereko.
Tayagala tumwogereko. Omwana yatuwaadira Sharia Adrage Solomon. Nze nderabira n'okunyumiza. Omwana yatugamba nze gwe mulaba nze wano. Omwami wange mwami Binzebe yangulidde dda Sharia. N'abaana bonna ndoza Washington DC. Nengamba okay. I am waiting. Bannange nabadde mpita ayita. Nga ngwa kwabaaya.
Nga yamuwa wino yawe.
Oli wakuwa katonero osiima okwatirawo naye.
Abaya yakumazeemu amaanyi.
Muwaane ng'ebintu nga ddala ky'owaana kyekyo.
Abaya yabadde teva America.
Eno teyadde ya Washington DC. Yabadde ya Ham Shopping Center. Kyala Bindebe ononsiba. Yatugamba buli amwogerako.
Ate yabagamba collectinga bu video.
Nze kankubulire sitya biduduma. Assalamu alaikum.
Casey, mu wiki eddako osuubirayo ki nga tumaliriza show yaffe ey'olwaleero?
Uganda is unpredictable.
Very
unpredictable. You don't know what to expect. Tuyinza okubeera awo omusajja kamyo n'omusungu omusuzeeko ng'alumbye Bobi Wine akubba ekikono tutu.
Anything happening, anything
chigwawo.
Abantu bayo last remarks bo nawa gye bayinza okusangako abakulaba eyo bagamba ekibuga kibebi kino kinyirira ng'amatago.
Mwebale kutufollowing, you can keep following Mbu.ug. Mwebale kutwagala, keep subscribing on our YouTube channels. Wona banange. Abagala okundaba.
Okukiringako naawe.
You only see me when I see you. You only see me when I see you.
Oje abeerewo nga abagagga baagala okiyingako naawe. Nze nno omugagga wange yaŋŋamba.
Twogera ku branding.
Nino omugagga Keisi. Nino
Mugagga.
omugagga wange yaŋŋamba njagala Solo okubeera kumpi n'oyo omwana.
Mugagga. Mugagga. Kati olaba weewaawo yagambira ekintu ng'ekyo. Yali akwangayo ebbaasa awo.
Ngireteewo.
Osegeera. Naye waba teyakikola talina kyatugamba.
Olwaleero kamulabe. Watampa bbaasa nga mugoba.
Ajjako tuzaako ejjinja ezzito.
Okay, thank you for watching Mbu.ug. This has been the Chit Chat Show. Keep it in Mbu.ug for all your entertainment news, entertainment gospel stories, but everything concerning entertainment. Mbu.ug ku website yaffe, Mbu.ug ku Facebook, Mbu ku Instagram, Mbu ku Twitter, Mbu ne ku TikTok.
Tubayagala nnyo.
Mwiraba.